Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive. We're going to dive headfirst into the world of artificial intelligence. Things are changing too fast today, right?
Wow, what a commotion.
We have separated three hot news items from XMW and SPAG. Nvidia launched an open source model that is competing head-to-head with giants like GPT-4 and Claude 3.
Yes, and we will understand how they achieved this feat.
See you later. Sam Altman, the guy behind ChatGPT, has a new project, WorldCoin, which promises to revolutionize digital identity. Is it really that great? We will weigh the pros and cons for you.
This idea has generated a lot of controversy.
And to finish, Apple, which had been somewhat quiet in the AI world, decided to show its claws with Apple Intelligence, a heavy integration of AI in its devices.
Yes, it seems Apple has finally woken up to this revolution.
So get ready for an exhilarating journey through the world of AI. We will uncover what is happening, and more importantly, what all of this means for us.
Let's get started.
Let's go. The first bombshell is Nvidia, right? They launched an open-source AI model called Llama 3.1, Nitan, and it's outperforming paid models like G84 and Claude 3.
That's right. The most impressive thing is that Nitan was built on top of Meta's Llama 3.1, which is also open source.
They took an open base and enhanced it in a way that...
And it surpassed closed models with a lot of money invested.
Incredible, right? But explain something to me. How did they do that? What's the magic?
The magic lies in a mix of advanced techniques. They used reinforcement learning, The model learns from its own mistakes.
Ah, I see. Like it keeps trying and corrects itself along the way.
Exactly. And to guide this learning, they used a super sophisticated reward model.
Model of what?
Reward. It's like a system that encourages the model to give more accurate, more relevant answers.
Ah, got it.
Makes sense. And there's another important detail. They used a dataset called HelpSteer2, which helped Nita better understand human language.
It helped to communicate in a more natural way, right?
Exactly. And the result of all this?
An open source model that competes with the giants.
Yes, and this could change the game in the world of AI. If open source solutions are managing to surpass closed models with so much investment, I wonder what the future holds for us.
Yes, it opens up a range of possibilities, the democratization of access to technology.
For sure. More people and more companies can contribute to the development of AI.
Imagine, we could help build the next generation of artificial intelligence.
Who knows? But for now, let's change the subject.
Let's go. The second news is about Sam Altman, the creator of ChatGPT. He has a new project called WorldCoin, which aims to create a global digital identity network, the World ID.
It's a pretty futuristic idea, isn't it?
Imagine a world where we interact with AI all the time, both online and in the real world. How to know who is truly human?
And that's where World ID comes in. It's like a proof of digital humanity.
It's the origin of the future, but instead of a photo, it uses iris.
Exactly. The idea is to use iris scanning to ensure that only flesh and blood people access certain services or make important transactions.
But it's about privacy. It gives our biometric data away so easily. Kind of scary, right? This is one of the major controversies surrounding WorldCoin. Even though the man says that the system will be decentralized and that the data will be encrypted, many people are concerned.
Yes, centralizing biometric data on a single platform can be a recipe for abuse, right?
Without a doubt. Mass surveillance, discrimination are real risks that need to be considered. This idea of revolutionizing everything needs to be analyzed carefully.
I agree. But WorldCoin also has its defenders who believe it can bring important benefits.
Like what?
Combat bots ensure the fair distribution of AI benefits through tokens. And it empowers people who do not have traditional identity documents.
The idea of having a secure digital identity accessible anytime and anywhere is tempting.
WorldCoin is a project that divides opinions.
And what do you think? Let us know in the comments. But for now, let's move on to the next news.
Let's go. And what about Apple? It seems that the Cupertino giant has finally decided to dive headfirst into that world.
Apple was a bit behind in this race, right? But now they have come in strong with Apple Intelligence.
It seems they were just waiting for the right moment to show what they were up to.
And from what we've seen, they are integrating AI everywhere on the iPhone, iPad, and Mac.
Yes, with a focus on simplicity, usability, and of course, privacy.
Apple has always been concerned about the security of user data, right?
Yes, those are their differentiators. But let's get to the details.
Let's go. Starting with Siri, which seems to be quite different.
Very different? She is much smarter and more intuitive. She understands the context of your questions and commands and responds more naturally.
Finally, Siri is on the same level as other virtual assistants, like Alexa and Google Assistant.
Apple has put a lot of effort into the Siri update.
Now she seems like a real assistant, integrated into the system as a whole.
Exactly. You can ask Siri to send it to my contact without needing to specify which contact or which email. She simply understands what you mean.
And this contextual intelligence works in other apps too, right?
That's right. If you are editing a photo in the Focus app and ask Siri to share it with my mom, she will understand that you want to share the photo you are editing without needing further explanations.
It's a lot of intelligence for just one assistant.
And Apple didn't stop there. They also launched writing and image creation tools that use AI to boost our creativity.
Like Image Playground, right? That creates images from text descriptions.
That's right. Imagine you need a specific image for a project, but can't find anything suitable. With Image Playground, you just describe the image you want with all the details, and the AI generates it for you.
Style, colors, composition.
Everything. And the coolest part is that you can use Image Playground within other apps like Pages, Keynote, and Numbers.
Just imagine you are creating a presentation and need an image to illustrate a slide. Instead of leaving the app to search for images, you generate the image right there.
Without interruptions. And the integration is so natural that you don't even realize you are using AI.
And for those who love photography, Apple launched Image 1.
An editing tool that uses AI to remove unwanted elements from photos.
Goodbye intrusive tourists in travel photos. Goodbye electrical wires and trash cans in landscape photos.
Just select the area of the image you want to remove and the AI does the rest. It looks so natural that it seems magical.
And speaking of magic, Apple also launched a tool to create custom emojis.
That's right, now you can have emojis that look like you, your friends, or your pet.
With whoever you want, just unleash your creativity.
You can customize everything. Hair, eyes, mouth, clothes, accessories.
It's Apple using AI to give more personality to our digital communication.
And for those who like to write, Apple also put in the effort. They launched tools that use AI to help us write better.
It's like having a professional proofreader with you all the time.
They analyze your text in real time and suggest improvements.
Grammar tips, spelling like that, syntax, style.
Everything to help you write in a clearer, more concise and engaging way.
And the best part is that these tools are integrated into all Apple apps that use text.
Like Pages, Keynote, Mail, Notes.
It doesn't matter where you are writing, you will always have access to these tools.
And to complete this package of news, Apple integrated ChatGPT into the system.
That's right. You can use the world's most famous chatbot directly from your iPhone, iPad, or Mac.
The possibilities are endless.
Imagine asking Siri to write an email using ChatGPT, or asking ChatGPT to help you write code for a new app. It's all in service of your productivity and creativity. And of course, Apple ensures that all of this works with a focus on privacy, right?
A large part of the processing is done on the device itself without needing to send your data to the cloud. And when the cloud is necessary, Apple ensures that your data is encrypted and protected by multiple layers of security. In other words, you can use all these tools without fear of having your data spied on or leaked.
Yes, Apple is heavily investing in AI, but without compromising the privacy of its users. What do you think of all these news? Are you already using Apple Intelligence? Let us know in the comments.
And in the next segment of our deep dive, we will discuss the impact of all these innovations and what the future holds for us in this increasingly AI-shaped world. Stay tuned. We're back with our deep dive. We have already talked about Nvidia, which is dominating the open source world, and WorldCoin from Sam Altman, with that bold proposal for global digital identity.
And now, let's dive headfirst into the world of Apple Intelligence. Apple was a bit quiet, but now it has come in strong, integrating AI into its devices.
And we are going to uncover how they are doing this.
Siri, for example, seems to have finally woken up to life.
She is very different, smarter, more intuitive, and responds in a more natural way.
You can ask her to send it to my contact without needing to specify which contact or email.
And she understands what you mean.
Impressive, right? It seems like she is reading our thoughts.
And this intelligence of Siri works in other apps as well.
It's through a photo app, right? If you ask Siri to share with my mom, she will understand that you want to share the photo you are editing.
Exactly, without needing more explanations.
Siri is now a real assistant integrated into the system as a whole.
And Apple also launched writing and image creation tools that use IOI to boost our creativity.
Like the Image Playground, which creates images from text descriptions.
That's it. You describe the image you want with all the details and IOI generates it for you.
How cool! Style, colors, composition.
Everything. And you can use Image Playground within other apps like Pages, Keynote, Numbers.
Just imagine, you are creating a presentation and need to generate an image. You don't have to leave the app, you generate the image right there.
Seamlessly. And the integration is so smooth that you don't even realize you are using the AI.
Apple nailed it. And for those who love photography, they launched Image One,
A tool that removes unwanted elements from photos.
no more intrusive tourists in travel photos.
Just select the area of the image you want to remove, and it does the rest.
It seems like magic.
And speaking of magic, Apple also launched a tool to create custom emojis.
Really, emojis that look like us.
That's right. With the faces of your friends, your pet,
Cool. Can everything be customized?
everything, hair, eyes, mouth, clothes, accessories.
Now that's great. It supports Vanny by giving more personality to our digital communication.
And for those who write, Apple also launched tools that use AI to help write better.
It's like having a professional proofreader by our side all the time.
They analyze your text and suggest improvements in grammar, spelling, syntax, and style.
So we can write in a clearer and more engaging way.
Exactly. And these tools are in all Apple apps that use text.
Like Pages, Keynote, Mail.
It doesn't matter where you are writing, the tools are there to help you.
Apple thought of everything. And to top it off, they integrated ChatGPT into the system.
That's right. The world's most famous chatbot is now available on iPhone, iPad, and Mac.
The possibilities are endless.
Imagine asking Siri to write an email using ChatGPT or asking ChatGPT to help you write code.
Yes, and AI is at the service of our productivity.
And of course, Apple ensures that all of this works with a focus on privacy.
Most of the processing is done on the device itself.
And when the cloud is necessary, your data is encrypted and protected.
In other words, you can use all these tools without fear.
Apple is showing that it is possible to have powerful and secure AI at the same time.
And we have reached the final stretch of our deep dive. We saw everything today, didn't we?
That's true. Nvidia booming in open source. Sam Altman's WorldCoin with that futuristic proposal.
And Apple is finally diving headfirst into the world of AI with Apple Intelligence.
But now let's take a step back and think about the impact of all this. What does it mean to live in a world dominated by AI?
That is the big question. We have a powerful tool in our hands, but we still don't know how to use it properly.
It's as if we have discovered fire but still don't know how to control the flames.
Good analogy. On one hand, there is potential to solve problems we have faced for centuries.
Diseases, poverty, climate change. AI could be the key to solving all of this.
And it can also automate boring tasks and free up our time for more important things.
Imagine AI taking care of bureaucracy while we dedicate ourselves to our hobbies, family, and friends.
It's a dream, but we also need to be realistic. AI has its dangers.
For sure, the entry into the job market, for example. Many professions may be extinct due to AI.
And we need to prepare for this new reality. Invest in education, training, so that people can work in areas that require creativity. Skills that AI still doesn't have.
And there is the issue of using AI for negative purposes. Mass surveillance, social control, autonomous weapons.
It's scary to think about that. We need to ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly.
It is necessary to have a debate about the limits of AI, with the participation of governments, companies, researchers, and society as a whole.
AI needs to be at the service of humanity and not the other way around.
And that's why podcasts like ours are so important. We need to inform people about the potential and dangers of AI.
Yes, we need to debate, question, and think critically about the role of technology in our lives.
Only then can we build a better future where AI is a force for good.
Exactly. And you, what do you think about all this? Tell us in the comments. We want to know your opinion on the future of AI.
And so, we conclude another deep dive. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the world of artificial intelligence.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then.